Hey folks, Species 7 here, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at, well, a game that seems to be really sparking a lot of controversy, at least on the Steam forums. The Cities XXL, just released a couple of days ago. Now, I played Cities XL when it was released, which is a while back, and it was, for what it was touted to be, which was a city building game and not a city management game, it did exactly that, and you could have a lot of fun with it. There's some pretty good tools. This is pretty much the same, and what I'm going to do today, rather than just jump into a sandbox play or a campaign play or etc., is I'm going to show you a little bit of the opening tutorials. We're not going to go with the basics, because that's kind of just going how to point your camera here, how to point your camera there. So we'll start with starting a city. Now, what most of the controversy has been about here is everyone is, well, nothing has changed, everything's exactly the same, what a big ripoff. There are sort of a couple of things to think on that end of it. One, when you're doing sequels like this, I think a lot of people count on the fact that you're not going to change all that much. Otherwise, it's not really a sequel, it's a new game that's sort of using the title of the other game to build it. Beyond that, you don't want it to be just an extension, or people are going to go, well, why didn't you just offer this as DLC? And there is other things going on under the hood. Now, there are some new buildings to deal with. These are sort of the obvious things. The UI, or GUI I should say, is much the same. Those sort of things. Apparently it has a slightly different skybox, but I don't spend a lot of time staring at the sky. At least not in-game, maybe in real life. Beyond that, it now supports multi-threading. So if you have multi-cores, which I think pretty much everybody that's got a computer made at least in the last 4 or 5 years probably does, that's been argued as well. And even people that have watched videos where the threads are, where it's, you know, someone has had the software in place to actually show your threads, etc. And they can see that the load's being balanced across. There's still people arguing about it. So either way, basically, because I already own Cities XL, although I haven't played it in probably a couple of years, you get 50% off when you bought this game. That's a pretty good deal. Even in Canadian dollars, this cost me 20 bucks. For the amount of content in it, 20 bucks seems reasonable. I'm sure there'll be DLCs, and I'm sure there'll be mods. It does support Steam Workshop, etc. So, well, without too much more rambling on about it, let's get right into it. It does have a decent options menu. The only thing I'd have to say about that is the fact that for some reason you don't actually get to access it until you're into the game, which can mean if you're recording, watch yourselves, because it's going to come on with the music cranked, etc. And one can only assume that music is copyrighted. So, a large budget. Alright, let's see what they want us to do. I'm not a big fan of these two and their yappy back and forth stuff. This is supposed to be a tutorial, and now I've clicked like 8 times. So, let's get down to work. Alright. First, let's look at the road tool. Click on transportation, which is right here. We'll click on roads, we'll click on straight roads, and then we'll pick ourselves a road. And it's pretty much what you might imagine. You click, you don't have to drag. Once you click, it will pretty much do as you please. I'm not sure what the difference between a blue road and a green road is. At this point, they haven't explained it, but that's okay. So let's just summarily click here. And then if you want to confirm that, now if you right click it, these are left clicks by the way, if you right click it, you'll remove it, and that'll allow you to once again reposition. You can click and then continue on, or if you click it again, it will actually build the road. As you can see, whoopsie, we get a decent enough looking road, streetlights, etc., etc. Right click anywhere else and it will get rid of that. Okay. Now he's telling us because we picked straight road, we made a straight road. Let's muck about. You can also do, of course, curved roads. So let's click on the end of our road. Oops. Yes, we have to actually click road. We're on curved roads now. So now I can actually do things like that. There we go. Curved roads. Alright. Okay, now we'll build a road that links us to, so we go way out here and we go, yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay. So they want us to transportation, road, and road, and road. Okay, there we go. We're going to go back to straight road. We're going to pick road. And we're going to have to zoom back in here just a little bit. Where's my road? There it is. If you hold your cursor directly over what you're trying to zoom in on, then it will zoom directly to that. So we want to start our road here, and we need to run it all the way to where it'll appear a little gate sign. So there, and click to confirm. There we go. That part's done. Alrighty, well done. Now they want us to start actually building a city. So if we go to city services, we'll find the first thing they're going to give us is a town hall. So let's pick that. And I'm going to go way up here. And I'm going to put my town hall. Now you'll notice how things nicely snap. You can also, I believe is it shift? Whoopsie, no. Let's try control. Oh, maybe it's if you're not connected. Alright, well I'm sure they'll tell me because obviously we don't know yet. So let's place our town hall there, shall we? And you can see the little build symbol fills up. Alright, and there we have our town hall. Okay. Demolish roads with bulldozer tools. What he'd like us to do next, we have this choice. Erase a selected item or erase everything in the area. I think we'll just erase the selected item. How about we get rid of our piece of curved road? Oh, apparently it wants us to get rid of all of it. That's not good. So there, that will do that. Of course, now we have to actually go back to our road tool and put that back. Are they going to let us? And let's go to road. Let's go to straight road. And let's pick road. And we're going to start, say, here. And we got to go all the way to the coast. Okay. So there we have a road, there we have our city hall. You'll notice it's not actually right on the road anymore. So let's... No, not enough room. It seems to think we're doing alright. How about we run one up here? There we go. Now our city hall's back on the road. Utilities. Boom. And we want technical services, and that's going to go right across the road from City Hall. There we go. And now we can place down a little bit of housing. So we go up to housing. We're going to pick unskilled workers, low density, and I think I'm going to go with my... Oh, does he want us to use a specialty one? No? Doesn't care what we use? Okay, because your choices are square, sort of a free zone. You have single, which allows you to do simple things like that. And as you'll see, again, they do tend to want to There we go. We'll lay some of those down. Then go and find employment. Alright, well, they're all apparently either going to work at the utility or at City Hall. Click on Housing, select Square Zone tool. Wide but not too spread out. So let's go here. And let's follow the gauge of that road, shall we? Sure. And they want us to do one section. There we are. We have a square zone. Down here you can define your road sizes. So if you want larger roads to start, you can to a degree. Same thing with how big this square is going to be. As you can see, this is 2 by 3. I can make the squares pretty much any size you'd like. Alright, first citizens are starting to arrive. Let's give these people a chance to settle in. See, now I'm not sure because I kind of gimped the this. Yeah, there's supposed to have been a purple area. The purple area went away because of the tutorial, so there we go. I don't know that people are actually going to move in. So let's move on. Alright, well, checked banker, blah blah blah. We're going to go through all of this stuff again. And that's the end of that bit of tutorial. So it carries on much in that vein. Now, I didn't notice the massive amounts of jobs and unemployment's next. I did not notice massive amounts of lag. Again, some people were arguing on that. I guess they watched Quill18's video, and he was really disturbed about how much lag there was and how the frame rates would drop through the ground, etc. But like I said, I don't know. Some of it seemed like, oh, all the vehicles from way up look like, you know, just little black squares. Okay, we're 500 feet above the ground. Do you expect to be able to look in people's windshields? You know, if you get down even a little ways, you can see they are, in fact, separate automobiles. Get down even closer, and you can see really distinguishing. But anyway, oops. I think they probably want us to be over here. Alright. So, I'm not going to go all the way through the tutorial right now. We will, if you guys are interested in seeing more of the game, I just wanted to sort of introduce it and discuss a little bit of, there's, as I say, so much controversy right now. So as I say, if you want to see a little more of this, whether it be the tutorial or whether we want to just try building ourselves a city, let me know in the comments, and of course by hitting the like button, and we will carry on from there. But that's been our first look at Cities XXL, available now on Steam. I'm not sure if they're still doing the 50% off, as the game has actually been released now, or not. So we will get to that as we get to that. But for now, this has been Species 7. Take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.